Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I am so excited. We are kicking today off with our weekly planning session, and the votes are in. We are doing a book theme. I have found some amazing doodles to inspire us, and as I was doing this, I was just getting so excited because all of a sudden I was like, wait, we could level this up even more. So I can't wait. I'm going to give us a few moments here. Let's everyone come on. I'd rather be reading. I love that one. There's such cute ideas out there. And then, hey, Kat. Hey, Izzy. I also want to emphasize that the giveaway winner will be announced at 11:30 Eastern on here. So stay tuned for that. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay. Then I just wanted to walk you through how I kind of got to gathering ideas and inspirations for this theme because the book theme did win. And I was like, great, let me look up some book doodles. So I did that. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait, we need to incorporate other elements as well. And then I saw this blanket and I was like, that's perfect. So we're going to try to add like a cute cozy theme in there. And then I also saw, I liked these for you guys too. If you are doing any book doodles with me, feel free to follow along. But I also thought the hourglass would be a cute vibe and then I'm even picturing a window that could have like a cute saying in there, like maybe getting lost in fiction, or I'm trying to think of what I would want the window to say, like magic lives in pages maybe, plus a candle. And I even was thinking that maybe we throw a cute cozy couch in there. So many ideas to go with today. Let's dive in. Before we get to the doodling part of this, we have to start with our goal setting. So welcome back to Define 2. Here we create tools to help you navigate each day with purpose. And so for this week, we are going to be doing wow, I can't believe we're almost at the end of May. That's insane. But we'll be doing our health and wellness goal. And we're going to carry over our monthly and weekly action items because I'm really happy with the progress we're making. So let's start there. For this, I want this to be a cute, cozy vibe. So we're going to stick with cozy colors. How was everyone's weekend too while I'm doing this? I spent so much time outside. It was incredible. Hey, Spooky. Good morning. How are you? For the book, we're going to do... I'm trying to decide what color I want to do our goal setting. I'm thinking this beige. So carrying over our health and wellness. For this though, I want to write it like, we're going to use the fine end of this highlighter here. And we're going to go health, just like this. Hey, Mermazing Casey. And then we'll go like that. And then wellness. And then we're going to draw like a little spine of a book right over here. And I want to encourage everyone to send their Define weekly planner spreads to us. You can post it, tag us if you do that, or you can message it to us directly and you'll be entered into our weekly giveaway where I announce the winner here on this live at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. So in a half hour here. Oh, I wanted to pin what I'm using as well. So these are our Define planners. Okay. So taking now our Sharpie black pen. This is my tried and true. I love this pen. So we're going to go over it just like this. I just think it adds a little dimension. And then we're going to do the and in a cute little cursive. Health and wellness. Perfect. And then I wanted to draw just a little spine of a book. I just wanted to pull this up for you too. Which one was I going to do? Just like... one moment. Wrong way. Just going to do, because these are our inspo for the week. I really liked this pen. I thought that would be a great little addition. but just like the spine of a book, we're going to add that in there. Nothing too crazy for this spot. And we're going to do just like that. And then we'll color it in. And again, you guys, our winner of this week's giveaway, who will win a set of Zebra Click Art pens, which are these right here. You'll win a whole pack of these. Will be announced at 11:30. We are doing this every Monday for the summer. And so I want you guys to enter by sending, posting, however method you want of your Define weekly planner spread. We've been getting some amazing entries and I love sharing them with everyone. It really is such a great way to encourage each other, inspire each other with our own planners, because there's so many different ways to plan. Okay. And then we're going to go down here into this bottom right hand side, and I'm going to keep that same color scheme with whenever we're focusing on our goals. And last week we had our weekly action item, but our monthly action item is going to be the same. So consistent movement and strength building. And this is helping us reach our umbrella goal of build a routine. So you see how this process allows you to break down your goals on a monthly and weekly basis to help you make progress over time. And it's that consistency that is going to pay off in the long run. What is everyone focusing on this week? I can't believe it's going to be Memorial Day weekend already. That's crazy. So consistent movement. And because we're doing the same goals, it'll be daily walk and one activity. And so I'm going to break this goal down. So daily. And when I say private packs, I have work goals, not body goals yet. Work goals are perfect. Hey, April. There are so many different types of goals. That is what we have our umbrella goals for. And these aren't actually body goals. I'm really focusing on this idea of, oh, thanks, April, let me flip back to. Building a routine is what I'm focusing on. And so that's what I thought was really important for this is to, in April/May, we've been working on building a routine around movement because that helps us mentally. It also helps us physically. Hey, Cassandra. So I'm really focusing on the health and wellness of movement, not the physicality, because I think that that's really how we are going to establish a routine that brings joy and we'll be able to be consistent with. And especially in the summer, it's so nice to be able to get outside as much as possible. I spelled that wrong. Activity. And then we're also going to do just some strength building to help establish that routine of moving our bodies and lifting at home weights. Nothing too crazy because if you don't want to make the time to go to the gym, you don't have to. There's ways around it. And that's what we're focusing on. What are your work goals? Because that's another pathway. Career, which is so important. And I'm so proud of you for recognizing that you want to grow in that area. Yes. Okay. So if you need to finish your website, what is something you can do this week to help you get there? And then where did I put the cover? Oh, it's over here. Create the images. Yes. See, and that makes it so much more doable, breaking it down in that way, rather than just having to see this long-term goal of, I need to finish my website. How am I going to do that though? And it makes it less daunting. And then you can schedule it into whether it's your morning, afternoon, or an evening box to make sure that you are setting yourself up for success. That's what that's all about. Yes, you got this. And then I just write over it because I like to add a little dimension and pizzazz to it. And then once we do this, I will also go ahead and use the same color to schedule it in. Hey, Kristen. And that is how I do my color coding. I like that it's simple enough where I can keep in my planning pouch any of the mild liners that I'm using this week, any colored pens, and it's also just fun. Like, it makes it more appealing to me. Oop, I forgot to go over this one. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Amazing. So now what I'm going to do is actually go ahead, and I like to schedule in these weekly action items to make sure that I can get them done. And so let's grab that same color, the beige. And I'm going to start with the daily walk, okay? Actually, let's first start with the activity because I have a softball game Thursday night. And so I'm going to do it with a line this time just for here. And so it'll be softball at 6. I'm also so excited because Thursday night is my favorite day of every month. We are having our One More Chapter book club. We'll be discussing the Let Them theory at 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern is One More Chapter book club. It's free to join. We have a TikTok event made so you can get notified when we go live. And I can't wait to discuss this book. I learned so much and I just have a lot of thoughts. And then today will be a walk in the afternoon. And so we're going to do it like this. Walk. And then after dinner, we'll do our little strengthening. Strengthen. I think, yep, okay. Amazing. So we have daily walks and then at home strengthening Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So we're going to keep going with our walks, which will be a Tuesday morning. And this has really become a nice routine. We started working on our routine building in April, focusing on that movement. And we've continued it in May, but added on to it with the strengthening. And honestly, I love everything we've been doing. We've been so consistent with it. And I know a lot of you are actually working on your routines with me as well. And I want to know how that's going for you. I don't want to do the strengthening right after because I know myself. So we'll probably do it right down here again. Oh. I did not need to do that, but we'll make that connection after. I meant Monday, Wednesday. Walk. Strengthen. And what I like too about doing it at home is that it makes it a routine that can actually be followed. It doesn't always have to be, I'm going to go do something somewhere. You can do it in a way that works for you. That's the key to any routine, honestly. And then Friday it'll be walk and strengthen in the morning because you have to know yourself. And I know Friday night, I'm not going to want to do the at-home exercises. We'll do them in the morning then. So it's little things like that that are going to make this routine last a long term. And that's what I want for all of us. I want us to learn how we can set routines, but really know how we're setting them. Be purposeful with it. Amazing. And just like that, we are making sure that we have time to complete our goals. So whether it's working on your images, creating your images for your website, schedule that in ahead of time. In that way, you are getting it done. Amazing. Next, I want us to tackle the positive affirmation. I love setting one of these. You can do this I love using our positive affirmation stickers because these each have, there's 7 sheets in here. Oh, Andy, I can't decide between cactus or ocean theme. Oh, okay. Wait, so next week is going to be, I feel like I would go cactus this week and do ocean for the Memorial Day. Because Memorial Day gives like beachy vibes. Those are good themes. I can't wait to see them. You'll have to send it to me. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love. Yeah, Memorial Day is giving like kickoff to summer. And then this week it's going to be cactus all the way. For the positive affirmation this week, I want to see which category we want to go with. Last week we pulled, I am focused on living a balanced life, and I really like that one. I could carry it over, but I feel like mixing it up again. This is the health and well-being sheet, which would align really well with health and wellness. I breathe in calmness and release tension with every breath. I am worthy of love and support. I listen to my intuition. Today, I choose to be happy. Wait, there's so many good ones. Let's see. I trust myself. Well, that's a good one. If I think I can, I can. Oh, I like that one too. Oh, this is it. My body is healthy, strong, and beautiful. Let's go with that one. So we're just going to grab this off of the confidence sheet. Oops, sorry. And then we're just going to put this. You guys have to let me know your affirmations this week. So what is everyone reminding themselves of? What is the energy we are bringing into this week? The next thing we're going to do is add in all of our lives. So starting off, I overcome challenges. Oh, that's a good one. Clarity. How could we, for clarity, I like that word for like adding that into our positive affirmation. So my goals are clear and aligned with my purpose. I also feel like I overcome challenges. That aligns really well with your goal too, of just like that we set for the year too. Because I remember you talked about being more confident in your decisions and being less of like more willing to just kind of go for it. So I love the idea of I can overcome challenges because it's reminding yourself to step into that and in reminding yourself, you know what? I got this. Yes, especially at work. That's always the tricky part. I feel like that's usually a spot that can be kind of scary to lean into the challenge. So recognize that that's amazing that you are ready to leap into it. For our lives, I want to do like a symbol. So to stick with our book theme, we're going to do a little bookmark for all of our lives. So for that, I'm going to grab the black Sharpie pen again. And I'm going to add in our live right now. And so for this, we're going to draw a rectangle. But I'm going to round the edges because I like to do that. It softens it up. And we're going to draw a circle. And we'll do two, just like this, 2 little connecting points. And then just like that. And then, does that look like a bookmark? I think so. Okay. And then, just like that. Keep it simple, but cute. We'll color it in as well. And for these, we're going to go with, I want it to be on that bookish color. Andy, when will the new planners be on TikTok shop? So soon. As soon as we have them all for you, they will be on TikTok shop. This is the lemon yellow. And as soon as they are up, you guys will all know. I will share it as soon as possible. I don't know why I chose that yellow. I don't really like it. I'm not loving what I did here. So let's cover it up with a sticker and reevaluate. That's always my plan. Oh, perfect. I can't wait. Okay, well, that's too small, but to cover up all that I did, but we're going to use this one, so I'm going to keep it out. Let's grab. We might not. Are we going to cover it up? How can I fix this? No, we're not going to cover it up. We're just going to keep going with what we're doing because I liked it. So we're just going to write book. Okay, just going to make it work. Trust the process. But instead of yellow for the text, actually, you know what? We're going to stick with the yellow. I think it's going to work out. I'm going to trust it here. We're going to go like this. So these will be for our lives this week. And you guys, if you're not registered for the book club, thank you. Yes, I would agree. It's, you know what? We'll get there. I appreciate that though a lot. You know, it's a process. Oh, but if you haven't registered for book club, you guys, Thursday, make sure you register right now. We have the event made and everything, so you'll get notified when we go live. Let them theory. It's going to be such a good conversation. And then Friday, I'll announce what our next author spotlight is. Okay, so we have that, and then we're going to do a reading sprint. So if you haven't finished the Let Them Theory, tomorrow night is going to be a perfect time for you to work on it. So I'm actually going to do this a little differently for the bookmark because I think I know what my mistake was. We're going to do the line first. And then we're going to go over it. We'll have a reading sprint tomorrow night, which will give you guys a nice hour of just reading. And it honestly, it is crazy how much reading you can get done in an uninterrupted hour. And all these times are in Eastern. Okay. And then in 6 minutes, I will announce the giveaway winner. You are automatically entered into our weekly giveaway when you send me your weekly planner spread, sending define your weekly planner spread on any platform or share it. Just make sure you tag us so we see it. Okay, well, that one looks better, actually. So that's exciting. And then Thursday night, to indicate book club, I wanted to use, I feel like, hold on one second. I might use the books. I just wanted to check one thing. No, I will use those books, but we're going to do it differently because I want to have space to write book club. So we're going to use this book. And these are our variety sticker sheets, which I'm going to pin for a sec. I'm obsessed with these. We've revamped all our stickers. These look so good. Oh, you guys, we only have, okay, wait. I wanted to get the planning pouch because we only have 2 left in stock. And so this is that planning pouch. Oh, hey, Dr. Beauty. I wanted to pin it just because I want anyone on here to be able to get it. And there's only 2 left for the moment. They will be back at some point, just not quite yet. And this is so nice because it holds all of these pens. And it also wraps around your planner or your book. I need to just put this down. Hold on. Okay, that's perfect. We're going to grab this. Very cute. Ah, thank you. Yes. Oh my gosh, that inside zippered pocket is a must, you guys. It holds so much in here. And I just wanted to make sure I was grabbing it so I could show you guys because there's only 2 left in stock. And it wraps around your planner. You could also put it around your book, a journal, or any planner that you're using. And it's so convenient. It says create. I love it. So I wanted to make sure I showed you guys that. Okay. And then, so love my planning pouch. Yes. Oh, it is the best. 7 o'clock is our book club. Just one more chapter book club. And for this, we're going to go like this. Ready? 7 o'clock. It's going to go like that. Because 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I always say that. 8 o'clock is our Just One More Chapter book club. And in 2 minutes, the giveaway winner will be announced, so make sure you stay tuned. Just one more chapter. And then we're going to go, thank you for the follow. And then we're going to go and do, where should I write book club? I think we're going to actually have it go. Let me think. I'm thinking of almost having it go like this. Ready? We're going to go book and then club so it really stands out. And then we're going to go and overlay it with our black Sharpie. And this just, again, really makes it stand out and pop. And if you guys aren't registered for Just One More Chapter Book Club, make sure you do that now. Just One More Chapter Book Club. Fabulous. Okay, you guys. I'm so excited to announce the winner this week. In 30 seconds. Drum roll, please. So I went ahead and I did spin the wheel. Everyone who sent me their planner spread was entered into this. Hey, Angie. So again, to get entered every week, just send Define on any platform your weekly Define planner spread. And it's just such a great way to get to share too with others all that you do and a little inspiration. And so the winner of this week's giveaway was Grains and Mains. So Grains and Mains Farm, you are the winner of this week's giveaway. We are giving you a free set of our click art pens. So congratulations. So you will get a full set of our click art pens. I think you're still on here. I'll reach out if you're not at the moment. If I see you pop back on, I'm going to make sure to, but I just want to make sure that you message us your, yay, okay. You are on here. If you could go ahead and just message us your information, that would be amazing. And congratulations. Yes. And again, we'll have another winner next week, you guys. So make sure, send us your weekly planner spread. And thank you guys so much for everyone who did enter this week. I'm so excited. Okay. Now, back to, we're going to cover this up with, let's do the pink one. We're going to put this right here. Absolutely. Congratulations. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and add in our to-dos for the week. And this will be using our red pen. I have misplaced my red Pilot G2 pen, so I am currently using my red zebra pen. I do like the Pilot G2 pens the most. Just don't know where that went. So to add in your to-dos, I want you to flip back to your last week and just see, okay, did we check everything off? Do any of your reminders have to get done this week? That's what becomes your to-dos. Anything that has to get done this week. Ooh, I love that. How many? Is it like a variety of purples? Oh, I love a purple theme. Okay. So those to-dos are going to be anything that has to get done this week. Amazing. Ooh, that's going to be so cool. Wait, that's going to be so pretty. Ugh. Are you doing them this week? I had another to do. What was it? I was just thinking of something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was... Oh, that's going to be so pretty. And then... Cool. And then any reminders that you have, the reminders are a great spot for things that don't have to get done right away. They are going to take a little more time. And they're just things you don't want to forget about. I did not mean to do this in a red pen, but that's okay. We can make it work. I tend to do the to-dos in the red because it gets that sense of urgency, and then the reminders in a different color. A happy accident. I like that. Let's grab, though, for the personal reminders, we're going to switch over to, I'm thinking of blue. I like this blue. But Spooky, are you using the 5 different shades this week, or are you waiting? Oh, there's a birthday this week also. I also want you guys to remember every month or every week to flip back to your monthly trackers and carry over any birthdays that you have. Totally fair. I feel that. So the 21st is Timmy's birthday, so I want to write in a little reminder of that. And we're going to use, we have a balloon on the variety stickers that are really helpful for this. Let's do the balloons. I actually think that that would be really cute. And then I need to add in some more book doodles. Ugh. But we'll get to there. Thank you for the follow. What did you end up doing, Spooky? What is everyone else doing in their planners? What themes are we focusing on? And then we're going to carry over hiking boots because those are just like a long-term decision that who knows if we're going to end up doing. Amazing. Okay. Okay. You know what? I feel that some weeks you just got to stick with one color and make it easy for you. Did you have a long weekend? I find that sometimes the Mondays can be tough when you have that long weekend. Your creativity feels like a little like a force. It's sometimes those times, it's honestly those times though, like I like to challenge myself and be like, you know, let's just do it anyway. Did you do anything fun? I love knowing what's going on everyone's weekends. Ooh, let's add in a book doodle now. So we're going to add in, I like to add in the Monday afternoon box, a to-do list. You'll notice I do that every week. Oh, that's draining. Okay, I feel that. But that's so fun. I love to hear that. We're going to do a little set of books actually at the bottom. It was interesting when I was seeing this how to doodle one. I was like, oh, that's interesting. They actually outlined all of like the books first. And so I was thinking, let's try this. I've never done it this way, but I'm wondering if it'll work. So grabbing that mechanical pencil, I'm picturing the books being right in this corner here, and then the to-do will be written at the top. So it looks like to me there's a straight line here. And then at the bottom, we're going to draw almost like a little bit of an angle, but nothing too dramatic. But first, it's helpful to use this line as much as possible. So we're going to have this straight line be the cutoff point, like just a little bit past it to make it long enough. And then, a little too dramatic for me. I should also bring this lower, so sorry, scratch that. Let's connect it over here. That's why we do it in pencil first. You can never go wrong. And then a little scallopy. So each of those will be your books. So it's important to know why you're doing each step. I always like to know that. Otherwise, you end up a little carried away sometimes. So you'll want the same amount of scallops on each side. So let's start with the back and see how many can fit here. So these will be the back of the book. So 1, 2, I'm okay with just doing 3. So we're going to do 3 scallops just because we don't have as much room. And I'd rather them be like more noticeable books. So 1, 2, 3. And then the same over here, trying to keep them in line as much as you can, lined up with, you see how this is a straight line, but this is the angled line? Have this side go with the angle. And again, keeping it inside. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then we're going to connect. Oh, a pencil is the key when you are feeling hesitant about any doodle or you just don't want to make a mistake. Grab a pencil. I prefer mechanical. Also, you could do a ruler. I'm not going to, but that's always another option. And then you're going to connect this end of the scallop with this end. So just like that. And then drag it back. And just like that, you have 3 books. Easy peasy. And then we're going to go over it with the black Sharpie pen. I always have to, oh, thank you. And then we're just gonna, I always have to move the planner whenever I am connecting just to make sure I'm doing it right. Oh my gosh, Christy, I loved your frog one. I can't, you were entered into the raffle. I just wanted to, or to the giveaway. I just wanted to make sure you knew that. I can't believe I didn't post it. I missed your, I love it. I'm obsessed. I love that you are trying to get out of your comfort zone too. When you sent me yours and said that it got out of hand, I was expecting like this insane, no, your doodles were so good. There were these really cute frogs. I'm obsessed. I love it. I'm so proud. That's why we do this. Challenge ourselves. Have some fun with it. You'll notice I always go silent on straight lines. Not my strong suit. There we go. Okay. Whew. Stops breathing. And then we're going to actually, I'm not going to do, they have all of those things. I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just color it in. And for this, because it's such a small area, we're not going to do a mild liner. We are going to do a Stabilo pen. I like this color a lot. This one's really pretty. So this is a Stabilo 0.88. Oh, this matches the positive affirmation sticker actually too. I'm going to do the middle one a different color though. I'm going to do the middle. I love this blue. This is a Statler blue. I wish that these all had like colors too. Like I love that zebra has colors. That would be huge. Okay. And then just for this purpose, I'm actually going to grab this is the cool gray zebra mild liner, and we're just going to go over, I wanted to go over the bookmarks to match that Monday one because I kind of forgot to do that. And then we're also going to go over these books. Just like so. Perfect. That came out okay. Books are easier when you're doing them a little bigger too, so I'll really go hard in like other places, but it's important that we get all of our planning information in first. And then we're going to actually use, I don't know why, I love this color. Thank you, Montoya. I absolutely love the browns lately. I don't know why because it's kind of off-brand, but this is copper. And I feel like it gives me that cozy look that I'm looking for. That's why I like it. Especially with a book theme. The cozier, the better. Andy, have you started to watch The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 2? Has anyone on here? I remember Andy asked about it like a while ago now because I can't believe it's been so long since Season 1. I'm obsessed. Okay. And we're going to do these as squares. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you already binged it? Wait, I'm so impressed. Okay. I just finished episode 1. I love it. Did you like it? I like am trying so hard this time not to binge it because I'm running out of things to watch. So in a week, I'll probably have it done. I can't believe they brought Miranda on. That's crazy. I love it. Next, I also am going to grab that red pen again, and we're going to add in any meetings, deadlines, things that we have to attend. Oh, what opinion switched. Wait, let me hear it. I love a good opinion change. also use this time to list anything that you need to get done in any days. So maybe there's a time when you need to get some focus work done. Like you have this one document that you've been meaning to edit, but meetings keep coming up. If you notice like you have a gap in your schedule, schedule it there and block it off on your calendar. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, that's such a good take. Whitney, oh my gosh, wait, I can't wait. Okay. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm so excited now. Okay. I'll have to get back on that. I'm literally screenshotting that so I can like go into this thinking about this. Not a producer's girl. That's so annoying. Like you kind of need one, but at the same time, you hate to see it. I can't wait to see this now. I'm so excited. Spooky! You watched the first 5 episodes of season 2? Wait, I'm so excited. I didn't know you watched it. Next, we're also going to draw in. I really liked this book. Okay, Zach was shocking. Oh, I feel like I don't know Layla, to be honest. Like, I feel like season 1, we didn't really get a chance to know her, but I would agree what I'm seeing. It's like she's kind of switches it up on, like, kind of jumps around, you know? That's so interesting. I also would like to, like, how can I have this on here so you guys can see what I'm doing? I feel like that's good, right? Hey, Rachel. Ooh, the truth comment. Oh, wait, I can't wait. Oh, yeah, Zach is so interesting. I had no idea that he stopped medical school. Whenever you guys too are trying to find a doodle on anywhere, if you see like a how-to, that's always such a good little way to get used to drawing them. So then eventually you don't actually have to have that reference photo. Just a quick tip there. That's what I like to do. And then the more you do it, the less you'll need to rely on a how-to video. So just a little challenge there. So for instance, I like that this how-to is also giving us shapes. How have you been, Rachel? How are things? So draw a trapezoid first, which is really helpful, actually. Perfect. You know, we knew math would come in handy, right? Drawing a trapezoid. And then, so just like that. And then it tells us to add wavy lines on the top and the bottom, like a bracket or a slim S. And I really thought that today would be a fun way to go about doing this together too, because I could probably look at this and draw it, but it's more fun to go through it together and show you how the process would be if you are not comfortable drawing this straight up or just looking for a little more of a guide and how I go about it. So what the trapezoid is this is actually our reference. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. How are the kids doing? I'm doing well. I'm always happy to be on here with you guys. It's the best. So this will be our reference, and then we're actually going to draw, I like a straight line, but not, so a straight line, but at a little bit of an angle. And then you do the S here, so just like that. Just like that. And again, it doesn't ever have to like be exact. It's just whatever works for you. That kind of looks like a mustache too, if you ever need to look at it that way. And then you're going to actually erase the trapezoid you drew. Just like that. I love this eraser. So I went a little too hard, but that's okay. Hey, Mindful Mama. And then it's showing us to draw the little, what do you call that? I guess it's part of the spine, but the bind. And then you're going to actually connect it. So we're going to start with, I like to do the bottom so I know the outline, and then I can go in and add in the details. You see how it's adding in the pages? I'm going to start with the bottom one, and that'll give you a reference point on how far down you want it to go. And you're just going to follow the shape of the book. I wanted it to be a pretty thick book just because. And then for this, we're going to actually, you're going to connect that page like so. So it looks like it's going up, if that makes sense. And then you connect. I think we're going to like this. I think this is working. And then you're going to do the same thing, but because of the way that this is laid out, you're not going to have that connection here yet. Actually, you will, but it won't be, you'll see. So we're going to draw the pages. And then just like this, connect, connect. Perfect. And then you're going to add the book cover as well as this little side here. So this will look like a little page, just like that. You can add 1, you can add 2, you could probably add 5 if you wanted to. And then for the book cover, you're going to have it connect to this back page here. And then because of the angle of the book, it's not quite a straight line, it's a straight line at an angle. And you're going to have, we're actually going to make this a little bit bigger than I had it. And then round that corner and do the same thing for the other side. You might have to adjust how you did this if you're me. Okay, and then once you go over it with the black pen, I think it's going to really bring it together. So for this, okay. So let's see how we can bring this all together. So we're going to start. Sometimes I like to soften up what I did if I think it's a little aggressive. And so just like that. And then I like to erase the line here because it was a little confusing. Okay. We're going to try to level this out too. Is this making sense what I'm doing? It might not, but sometimes it's a little bit of a guessing game, to be totally honest with you. Great. And I'm going to do one side and then the other. There we go. And then the last step, we'll adding in like pencil, like ink. Okay. Hey, Moni. Great. And then what we're going to do, hey, Fala, is we are going to add in, it's like this. Perfect. And then we're going to color again with, I like the browns for books. I really do. But we're going to mix it up, Ashley, I lied. We're going to do this one. What is this? There's no color on here. So we're just going to go, first we're going to do the actual cover itself. And then sometimes I'm just going to reference it one more time. Just so I can get, yeah, okay. We're going to actually keep this be the same. And then I'm going to make that be like a brown. That'll be our brown. Thanks, Anna. That'll go there. And then I'm going to color. I'm just going to keep this one a little more simple. We're just going to keep that gray, that one gray, and then this can be gray. And then we're going to outline the book as well, but just the bottom. Actually, the bottom and the sides, that works. Perfect. Congratulations. Ooh, that's exciting. I love that. That's amazing. Excuse me. Okay, I'm thinking for a second on what I have to add next. Next is going to be, I really had this great image in my head, okay? So bear with me while I try to figure out how to. Magic lives in pages. Let your story unfold. That's what I want. And I really want it to be a window, okay? Just to give it that cozy vibe. So I'm going to use, starting with pencil. So we sell, here at Define, we actually have available in our TikTok shop or wherever you've, the stickers. We have all of this. So stickers. We also have our Click Art Zebra mild liners and pens. So for instance, let me go ahead and actually pin the sticker. One of them at least. Let me start with the variety for you. We also have available in our TikTok shop Zebra Click Art pens. And so these will come in a pack of, I think it's 5. I'm missing a blue, so 6. And here at Define, we are a small woman-owned business. And we are specializing in tools designed to help you navigate each day with purpose. Absolutely. We have planners available for pre-order. We have so much here for you. We also have this really cute, we only have 2 left of them, the planny pouch, which I love. This wraps around your planner, journal, or book, and it actually stores all of your pens, and there's even an inside zippered pouch. So make sure to check us out. We have so much here for you. And welcome to the Define community. We also have undated planners too. We have so much. Okay, let me add this window in. Thanks, Lydia. And again, I really like using the straight lines in the planner. It makes life a lot easier to know if it's straight. So we're going to do that. Oh, you're right. Okay, those are available on the W, on our W. Those are not TikTok shop. That is a correct statement. just like this. And also the reason I'm doing it in these afternoon boxes is because these are going to be like designated focus work times. And so I block off time here to get stuff done. And I can use this space to do the doodling. And so I will picture it being, okay, we're going to do like a nighttime sky, I think, or a mix of like the bottom being being light and the dark, and the top being like dark, like fantasy-esque. Okay. So we're going to do the text last. So first we're actually going to go over this just so we know where our boundary is. And then we're going to connect those corners, and these will be windows. Okay, and then we're just going to actually go like this. Oh, that messed up, but that's okay. Just a little thicker there. There we go. I'm just going to go back and actually pin the planner I'm using. There we go. Okay. Again, as I'm doing this, you guys, if you have any questions on any of our products, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll keep going with what we're focusing on. But happy to share. And in the middle here is where we're going to write, let your story unfold. So let's do the window panes, the brown. And then we're going to have the windows. I want it to be like fun. So we're going to do it this blue. Because why not? And then we're going to do a cute, here we're going to grab actually this green first. And we're going to have it be like little grass and stuff. Just like this. And then I want it to be like the sunset. Or not this, yeah, the sunset. And so we're going to grab just like our different oranges and have it be like a really pretty-esque vibe. And then in the sky, we're going to do with the lavender, because I don't want to color in the whole spot, but I wanted like some cute stars up here. Just like that. And I wanted a moon. And we can actually do, and then we're going to grab this and have it say, let your story unfold. And we're going to have it go, so I want unfold to be here. So we're actually going to start, okay. Let your story unfold. Nothing too crazy, but it adds with that book theme and just a little good vibes, you know? I want us to look at this and be like, woo, love that. And then I want to add some more books. I don't think I have to, oh, yes, I am seeing my friend on Saturday, I think. So we're going to do, I really want to do like books, just like books and blankets. So I like this vibe too. So we're going to draw this down in that right corner. Hey, Bernie. Oop. And so I'm going to start with the bottom book here. And I'm going to give it a rounded edge. And we're going to make them pretty big because I want it to take up space. So I'm drawing that straight across. And then we're going to make it look like it's a little bit of an angle. Nothing too crazy. We're going to have another book going here. Great. Let's draw a straight line across again. And then we're actually going to connect this one here. And that'll be like the last book. And then we're going to do a teacup. That was a pretty big base, but that's okay. And I'm going to do a vase instead of glasses because it'll be a little easier, honestly. With just one. And then we're going to go in and I'll color these in with, we got to do a green for let them theory. This is the closest that I have. And then just to be a little bit of like contrast. Oh, that was probably the better green to go with, but I didn't want to, we're just going to go like that. How's that? And then it'll be just a touch of a darker blue at the top. And then the last book, we're going to make brown. And then we're going to grab that Sharpie pen again and just add in some little ornaments here. I know technically I did the green for the let them, but I'm not going to draw the cover of that, so we're just going to go like this. Perfect. And then grabbing our lavender pen again, just going like this. For a teacup, I feel like a light pink would be, or just whatever pink this is would be cute. And then we can do even another cute saying. Coffee, ooh, tea and tails. That's adorable. I love that. So tea and tails. And then we're actually just going to go over that with this light beige. Okay. And then I did forget to add in one activity that I have. Hey, Kim. And I'm going to grab, I think, a pink one. I think that would be cute. Why not? And this will just be my friend Haley's visiting. Amazing. I'm so excited for that. And then, yeah. Let's just go in and add, oh my gosh, our meal planning. We are located in New Hampshire. Yes, we are a small woman-owned business in New Hampshire. And then let me grab my gray pen for this. Actually, I had the most delicious shrimp scampi yesterday, so I'm going to add that in. And then I'll do just some like chicken tonight. Nothing too crazy. Probably just some chicken and veggies. Tomorrow night we'll do a bowl. I love doing bowls. They're like so easy. I'll honestly be doing a bowl Tuesday and Thursday. Wednesday will just be like leftovers. I don't know why I wrote a T. Leftovers. And then I leave Friday and Saturday blank just because I never know. You never know where those 2 days are going to take you. Saturday might be the grill if I end up doing something for like Memorial Day weekend. Who knows? And I like having that flexibility too. I'm not locked in. Hey, Marcella. And then I want to add some more doodles. And I also have to write in like that I did designate this as focus work for like content and things like that. And then I wanted to add just like some more book doodles. We've really got to embrace this book theme more. So we're going to do like an open book. And so for this, I want to start with the base. And it's going to be really cute. It's going to be like a little heart kind of. And then that'll be the inside cover. So then the outside, I'll go like this. And then we're going to take, these will be like 2 pages here, or not just 2 pages. These will be like, what do you call it? Like the pages of the book. Okay, it's looking a little funny, but that's okay. That's what I get for not using pencil first. Okay, this looks horrible. We're going to cover that up. That did not go at all. That was a little bit of an impulsive doodle, and I feel like that's what I get for having it be so impulsive. You know what? I'm going to embrace it. Not everything's going to be perfect, and that's okay. I think sometimes we get too caught up in making them all so perfect. And I never want that message to be the message I'm sending. So I got to take my own advice. We just got to go with it. And like that already looks so much better. It's crazy how much color really makes a difference. And then we're just going to do this as a little heart. Wait, that actually came out cute. Okay. Add color. That always makes things better in life. Okay, beautiful. I don't really have any projects I'm working on at the moment, if I'm being totally honest. I did my spring cleaning, which I'm really proud about because that was hard. And then up here I wanted to do I'd rather be reading because I think that's really cute. And so for this, we're going to have it go, I think I'm going to have I'd rather be and then reading a little bit below and to the right. Hey, Kimberly. And it's all just going to be caps. Oh, actually, I have more space than no, we're just going to keep it like I was planning. Okay, wait, that's adorable. And then we need some more books in here, I think, because you can never have too many. So let's do an angled book this time. And I think that would be our last doodle. I think we'll be pretty good at that point. I'll be more happy with this. So we're going to go, I'm going to start with the spine. So those will be 2 angled lines, as well as then hooking it around with the cover. So just like that. And then you're going to carry this down and connect these 2. And then you're going to connect this spine. And so this is actually a pretty simple one, which I really like. I feel like it's just like basically squares and rectangles, which is so nice. And I'm going to color in the spine as well. I really liked this color. This one does not have I can't. So we're just going to go, I'm going to make this spine a different color. I don't know why I like to do that. I just think it's fun. Gives the book a little more personality, if you ask me. And then we're just going to write book on the cover. Amazing. I like this theme. I actually think it came out so cute, you guys. And that is our week at a glance. It's going to be a good one. I'm trying to decide if I want to add in like one more booklet or not. What do we think? Maybe I should. Let's add in, what kind of book do we want next? Let's add in a candle. No. Ooh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to do this one. Ooh, the rose, everything. We're going to do that. Because I feel like that's not one we have on here yet. Jen, do a bookmark. I'm in. I don't love how these bookmarks came out, so we're going to do them a little better. I want it to be... Okay, wait, I have a really cute idea. I'm just trying to think. I think we're going to do it in here. We're going to do booked and busy. And so, I want it to be pretty big. It doesn't need to be like this realistic thing. Also, hey, Jen, great idea. And we're going to have it go like that. And then on the side, first I'm going to color it in. And I want it to be like a combo of these 2, I think. Oh. No, this one's going to be too, okay, here we go. We're going to outline it in the blue. Okay, so a solid outline like this. And then we're going to go in and using just the blue mild liner, we're going to color it in. Just like that, nothing crazy. And then I'm going to need a thin enough one, and I really like how thin this tip is right here on the Sharpie pen. So on the side, we're going to go booked. And then we're going to do the and kind of small. We're going to write busy. And then I wanted to do one more bookmark that says just one more chapter. I don't know why I just threw that so aggressively. Okay. Oh my gosh, wait. How could I do this? Just one more chapter. Maybe not another bookmark. Should I do another bookmark? I'm going to do a candle. You know how they have those really cute candles? Yeah, that came out so cute. You know how they have those candles that have like different titles? We're going to make it be the just one more chapter candle. And for that, I'm going to do it in the next week's box. So we're going to, that's okay. I wanted it to be a little thinner, but that's okay. I mean, wider. And then perfect. And this is why I wanted it to be wider, but we're just going to make it work. Go with the flow here. My hand got away from me. I love it. Okay. Now I feel happy with this. Now I feel complete. I really like how we have organized it. I'm just going to highlight the categories. That's what I like to do. I just like to do that. Adds a little more color, and you can never have too much color. That's my take. And this is our end result. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. This was an absolute blast. I always upload a recording of this to Red afterwards. So if you missed anything or want to go back and find some your own inspiration, please do that. Also, send me your Define weekly planner spreads. You can either post and tag or send it directly to us to be entered into our weekly giveaway. We had Grains and Mains winning today at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Every Monday, I announce the winner. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And until next time, continue navigating each day with purpose. Bye, everyone.